Okay, I am videoing what happened yesterday, which was the 21st of October of 2022. Now, this man that lives here, he gets calls and he fixes them up and he turns them into a weapon. He puts the direct energy and the smart dust into the car where it can attack people. This is what they've been doing, attacking people with the lights. When they shine the lights, especially when they shine them very, very bright, it releases direct energy and smart dust. So he's finished fixing this car, so they come to pick it up. This is not the first car he's done this for, and he's been using it against us. So now he's getting someone to come pick this car up, like he did the other car. And every time they come pick the cars up, instead of them backing up in this driveway, pull up in his yard and back out like he do, they come all the way over here and back out in our yard. But see, they got this energy on the cars. So when they backing up in our yard, they are attacking us also. So what I'm gonna do is fast forward a little bit up to the point where he back up in the yard. And see, they do it on purpose. This is at 12:47. He came at 12:46. But see, they put that's the car they put on the back of the truck. I'm just trying to keep from making it too long. I did this video yesterday, but I got a new computer that I just got this computer just a few months ago. And they doing something to the sound, to the audio. As long as I'm just video me just talking and speaking my mind, it don't do nothing. But when I start showing what these people are doing and I start explaining what I'm trying to video, the sound go down. So someone is controlling the sound of my laptop. And this is him backing up. See what I'm saying? See, the lights is on this back of this truck, both of them, and on his truck. Cause he didn't have to come down here, cause he was telling him where to back up here, but he come down here anyway out of meanness. Every time that's what they do. They just do stuff out of meanness. Because the police is doing this. The sheriff department had lied on us and said that I don't even know what the police said. All I know is that the sheriff department is behind it because I don't seen them. I didn't see them this time in the sheriff uniform in their car. But the last two houses that we stayed in, I did. And I know how they look. In the military, they involved city cops also. I had two city cops, one city cop and one sheriff, to attack me with something I could not see. That was a GameStop that just passed by. Now, this is what they do. See, the dogs are outside playing. We have to let them go outside so they can use the bathroom. See, there they go right there. So we let them go outside. But every time they go outside, this is what happens. Even if we go outside, you can't see it in the daytime, but you can at night. And so they're out there playing, and this is what's going on while they're outside playing. If I go outside, this is what happens. But it happens in the daytime too. You just can't see it in the daytime. So yesterday, when I made this video on my other computer, and it was 2 dogs in here with me, looking at the system, and they saw the truck backing up in the yard. So they started barking because they knew it was wrong. They knew it was wrong for the people to back up in our yard, and they really cut up because they saw that it was wrong for them people to be backing up in our yard. But let's see, I had to send the dogs out of this room because they was really cutting up because they saw somebody that wasn't supposed to be in the yard. Now this is what they're doing for the dogs. This is what they do. This is the food truck over here. There's a light right there. Who's causing this here? I don't know. All I know is every single night when we let the dogs go outside to use the bathroom, this is what happens. If I come outside to take the trash, because we keep the trash bin right over here, this is what happens. There go the dog. You can't see it. I've come outside. I have seen when I seen the dogs come outside, and I be sitting here in my room, and I see this happen. I go outside and see what I see, and I don't see nothing. But the air feels funny, and I feel like I'm being hit by something. But it's not all this right here. There's something out there. Direct energies out there. And somebody is doing it, watching us, every move we make. I really feel there's some kind of camera is inside this house. This energy comes out under the ground, up into the floor, into my body. My stomach look like I'm pregnant. Because every single night for the last 5 years, they've been doing this. It may be longer than that. I only had cameras for 5 years, so I don't know what was going on before that. I know I was being hit in my stomach by something every night around 3 o'clock when we first moved up here. But before we ever moved up in this direction, I was going to a doctor for my stomach, thinking I was having medical problems. But I had neighbors attacking me with direct energy, and the doctors knew it. They knew. Because they goes to the doctors and tell the doctors. But the doctor going to go ahead and give you a false diagnosis and give you a surgery that you don't even need, but they implant you so that these people can attack you even more. They implant your brain, your eyes. I don't know I know the brain and the eyes. What else because I was shot in my spine by military. They probably got stuff in your stomach too, because that's what he was doing the procedure on my stomach. He told me I had Crohn's disease and a nervous stomach. because I couldn't sleep at night because my stomach would be shaking so hard. So it was some of my neighbors. More likely the witches that stand in front of her. They were some witches that led some witchcraft in the yard, and I picked it up because I didn't want my grandchildren to pick it up. But as I was praying, I thought, that little prayer that I did was enough, but it won't. It was not, believe me. And people talking about they don't believe in it. You don't have to, but it will work. Whether you believe it or not, because I didn't believe in it until I picked that stuff up and what happened to me. They get constantly sending witches and root workers to attack me. It's all in the front yard. I'm trying to take it forward. Okay, there we go. So someone is doing this car right here. They just brought this car back. I think it was yesterday. Now when we moved here, they've been men coming in big trucks. The first time they came, they went to this house here. The second time they came, they went over here. And a woman was with them in a light car. After that, they started patrolling the neighborhood. This man right here, he started walking, but he out of shape. When he come back home, I really was concerned about him. I watched him because when he got back home, he got up on the steps and he just bent over to catch his breath because he walked too far. And then he got on the porch. After that, he started walking in the backyard for about 2 weeks before he got back out here trying to walk. Now he's out walking the young people. He walking day and at night. Now, yesterday I didn't see him walk at all. Not in the morning, not in the evening. But I got video showing how he walks. Him and some other people. This man right here, when they found out we had security cameras, someone told them that we had security cameras. So this woman over here, she started telling them that we had security cameras because when I call him Stick Man and his sister. So they look alike. I'm not 100% sure that they are brothers and sisters, but they favor to me. I was close up on them one time. But she was over here on this side of the road and walked over here to look at our house to see did we have cameras. I made a video of that too. But anyway, that same day, which was May the 25th, they came and got this car. That car had been sitting over. First, it was sitting over here. Then they moved it to over here, and it had been sitting there from November until May. So and it's been gone ever since May until yesterday. They brought it back, but as you see the lights on it. This is the weapons, the lights, the lights. All, but they don't came and got that car, but that's these people over here. But they still gangster. Everybody on the street is a gangster because they paying these people. They telling these people. This is the police doing this. The sheriff department telling these people that we are some bad people. Because when we moved in the second house that we left, the real estate agency told my sister lawyer that we were drug dealers. We don't deal in no drugs. We don't use no drugs. We don't drink no alcohol. We don't smoke cigarettes. We don't smoke no dope. We don't smoke cigars. We don't do nothing. They just telling lies. Then they worrying about, I can hear people say, they sending the texts out to people. And this is stuff that they creating with the software that they have. Sending stuff, information that's supposed to be of our personal life, like our sexual life. Like they really know what I do. When if I'm just there with a man, how they get the information? Now how they get the information if I'm just alone with a man? And if my sister just alone with a man? Why are they attacking us and not the man? And that's what I want to know. But this is what they've been doing. I don't want to make this. Okay, they're still going. This is 1923. 19 is 7. So this is 23 minutes, 24 minutes after 7. That these people is doing. And the dogs look like they already gone back in the house and they still doing this. This every day. Every day. Look at the lights coming in through the tree. He got something. This is in the trash dumpster. He got something inside his trash dumpster. Look at here. He parked where that light will be over here. Right there. Right there. Because what they doing is attacking us with things that's natural. They're changing the street light. They're changing the street, making the street lights purple. And they're trying to say it's an accident. No, it's not an accident. This is the color of the Tahitians. And they speaking to each other. You'll see them riding with one red light, not with a red light, one headlight. There's a sign that they part of the gang stalking. Who rides around with one headlight? The gang stalkers do. Or in the daytime, look at all the cars that's coming up down this street here. They patrolling day and night, all day, all night. These cars pass through here. Because this is in some moment bold enough to turn off and come on down here, go down and come back out. I call him the devil's grandson because he just as devilish as he can be. Well, he want to bully women. And he'll take this van and pull it around and then pull all the way behind our house because he's using no lights. Attacking my sister. Then they got this energy coming out from under the ground where they connect something. They got they hose up under this house that's connected to the underground system because that's the electrical system. And this energy is coming up into my body, swelling me up, and it drives my sister up. And the medical people, they know what's going on because they part of it. They have gang stalked me. That's why I stopped going to the doctors because I lost trust in them. But I had to send my sister because she stopped eating. I can't just let her sit in here and not eat. Because this stuff in this house is doing this to it, and the lights. We surrounded by these people using these lights on us. This stuff goes through the walls, through the windows. This is military weapons. Military weapons. because our government is behind this, all the way up to the top. You'll see these people riding through here all night long, all night long, all day long, all day long. You'll see these little things here floating all night. I call them floaters. And this happened yesterday on the 21st. But right now it's like something after 4 because I woke up burning in my stomach, burning in my back, with this energy going in my stomach, swelling me up. So I just got up because I feel like I'm being raped and sodomized because this energy goes in my vagina and in my rectum. This guy named Kevin Christian, he called it remote neural monitoring. He said this is how they rape us, through remote neural monitoring. I don't really know that much about remote neural monitoring. All I know is that I could feel this energy going in my vagina, coming out from under the floor, and I'm sitting in a chair, sleeping in a chair, and this stuff is coming up in my body. Now, I don't sleep in my bedroom because I get attacked even more. When I sleep, I did sleep in here the other night, and I mean, they burned the mess out of me. But this room, my whole bedroom is full of energy. The whole house is full of energy. You can see the energy on the wall because that's why they put the smart meters on the wall so that they can control. It's all about controlling because they bringing in the one world order, and they want things where they can control everything. That's where all this sickness is coming from because they only want 500 million people on the whole earth, and then they already destroyed they 10 commandment, the grainstone in Georgia. Somebody has destroyed it, and so now like a beginning of a new recession because they just this is what's going on, a new recession. You're gonna start seeing things happening different. They're gonna start doing everything because it's gonna be a one world order, one religion, one government, and one currency. So they want one leader to rule the whole world, and that's the Antichrist. If things gonna start happening, because the Bible say so. If the Bible say it's gonna happen, because the Bible is the truth. People don't want to believe in Jesus. People don't want to believe in the Bible. But you're gonna find out. You will find out. You're gonna find out what's in the Bible is the truth. You're trying to see something. Let's see something. Okay, let's go back here. 19. 26. Okay. Okay, you see where this van. See, he got it cloudy out there. Now he doing it because you don't see all that on this video right here. So he makes it look cloudy out here, so that we can't really see what he said. That's him right there. He gonna take this van from over here, put it over here, then he gonna come back over here. And that's what he do. He'll go all the way back in the back and make those lights shine real bright. That's a type. That's why my sister be getting sick like she do. Because he releases this energy. This energy is hot and it burns. That's why you see all these cars riding through with the lights, even in the daytime. And they'll make the lights real bright because it's directed to this house right here, to our bodies. Something within us that they have. Because they'll come around us with their cell phones and they'll tag us. But this is a trash dumpster right here. They did that. They put something in there. Because since they took the car away. See that? Look at that. He went all the way back there. Now he know he don't have to go behind this house in order for him to back that thing up. But that's what he do because he releasing this direct energy. He think he's slick. But he ain't slick enough. He's so crazy. He be out there he have been out there all night long until daybreak. With no shirt on and no shoes in the summertime. Now you know mosquitoes are bad in summertime. Look at that. I'm gonna take it back a little bit. It's a replay. Now you see where it's at right now. Okay, 40. Try to put it on 48. Okay. No, I should have left it on 47. So you can see where he was. Let it play. I'm trying not to let it be too long. I reckon I need to shut up and let it play. That's him right now. Come off the porch. He come from out of the house, off the porch. He gonna get in his van and gonna put it right here. Then he gonna come on all across the street all the way to on the upside back of our house. But he gonna be releasing this direct energy. Those are attacks on my sister and on my daughter and our dogs. But he got something that's pointed at my bedroom. I did a video with him and his friend. There was another guy over there, and they was way over here. So they started sending something look like a cloud over here, from over there to over here, and they kept doing it until they got to my bedroom. Look at it. He trying to be like he cutting down the light, but the lights are still on, and the energy is still coming out. And this is where he making it bright. But normally he go further back. He go further back. And he have gone further back. But these are attacks. And see, this haven't always been on this trash bin. They did that today. Whatever this light here is, they did that today. Anytime it rains, you can see the reflection of the lights. Every single one is coming over here. Every light that be on, the reflection is directed to this house here. This house, that other house, all of them. It lean this. If it's that way, it lean this way. If it's this way, it lean this way. because the lights help it get to its destination. Everything I'm talking about is on the internet. They telling us what they do. Now watch, while he through yet. They tell us what they do. They don't try to hide it. If you really want to know what's going on, you can search it. All you got to do is type it in, and they'll tell you. They actually kind of brag about. Now now it was already back there. Then he releasing that energy. You can see where the ray of the light is coming over here. You don't have to have that thing parked perfectly. All he needed is in the yard so he can load it up. Once he get out the van, he gonna use a handheld direct energy weapon. As I sit right now, I'm hearing a sizzling noise because they got this energy in this house. All in my bedroom, throughout this whole house. My feet are burning because this energy is coming out from under the ground and it's burning my feet. It burns me in my private area because it's coming up out from under the ground. Look at that. Right here, you can see it. Him releasing the light. There he go right there. You can see the light. See, you can see. You can see. Okay, there it is. That's his van right here. That's him right there. The door is open to his van, and he got a light right there. He got it blinking. This is the date. 10/21/2022. The time is 19:52:41. And the seconds steady going. But that's him right here. He's steady making it blink. He's got some type of cartoons. This is where they're using the cartoons and some kind of faces with the remote neural monitoring. I'm just praying that you can hear it. Because this is my old computer right here. My new computer, when I'm trying to video what these people be doing, someone is controlling my audio. I'm just praying that this will work. So he's still out there, but I want to show that's him right there. So he's leaving it on his door. The door is still open, but that's him going inside the house right here. So he got it hooked onto the door. And then there's something right here. But he was standing there making it blink. So I'm going to go to this morning. So it's going to be dark for just a little bit. And then I'm going to go to... Because the dogs are outside. The dogs are outside to use the bathroom for the last time. There they go right there. My daughter told them to go outside and use the bathroom for the last time. And I keep telling her that this what goes on, but she don't look. It's like I feel like she's afraid to go along with what I'm saying, so that she don't look. But she ain't got to. Here's the evidence right here. They're the dolls right there. So she got to look. So they waiting on her to open the door. They done peed. They ready to go to bed. And this is some idiot that's doing this. Why would you want to attack dogs? Because they're trying to say that we are terrorists. They got us on the domestic terrorist list, or either our community watch list. Like we the trouble in the community. There's nobody, no, not one person can say that I've been trouble in the community. I had a girl to move. When I moved, she moved because she said she didn't want to live beside nobody else. Because I'm a good neighbor. I don't give nobody problems unless you giving me problems. And that's why when I'm living in a duplex, and at nighttime we trying to sleep, and you got making your bed hit the wall, making it sound like you're having loud sex, and you may be, I don't know. All I know is them raggedy beds hitting the wall where we can't get no sleep. They have the children running and jumping off the furniture. I timed one lady, the little boy ran and jumped for 5 whole hours. I timed it 5 hours because she got an issue with, well, she probably was getting paid. I didn't know I was being gangsta. I just thought she was just being a mean woman. And I couldn't figure out why is everybody I move beside, they just being mean. Because they getting paid. But they're going to have to answer for what they do. They're going to have to answer for that. The police will turn a whole entire neighborhood against you. And you ain't doing not one thing. It's just their lies. Some freak made up lies, because I do believe that the chief of police of our city, of our town, did this. The same one that covered up the murder of my son did this to me. Because he came on my job questioning me about me not seeing me with a man. You're not supposed to see me with no man. I don't see you with your wife. What I do in the privacy of my home is in the privacy of my home. But what they're doing now is taking people's private life and sending it out to the world through cell phones and computers. But they ain't sending their private life out. They ain't telling what they doing in the dark. They ain't telling about the little children they raping. The man that I believe doing, he married to a white woman, but he liked to have sex with black women. So I'm gonna end this on the